Hi everyone, I'm Francesca and this is utterlyUncool. In this video I want to do a tag and it is 25 bookish facts about me. I haven't been tagged, but I thought why not? It's a way to know a little bit more about me. So let's start with fact number 1. I have a dog and I named him Atticus Finch, who is the name of the father character in Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird. Fact number 2 is that I have an obsession with covers and series. In fact, when I start a series with a particular edition, I want to have all the other books in the series in the same edition. And I am the same with books from the same author. I want to have all the author's work in the same edition. Number 3 is that I have to read at least 2 or 3 pages when I'm in bed before going to sleep, because otherwise I find it difficult to fall asleep. Number 4 is that Kindle at first ruined my reading experience. When I bought it, I was so happy that I could buy books at reasonable prices, that I could download anything wherever I wanted, but then and for the first probably 2 years I didn't buy anything in paper format, but then I realized that reading on Kindle is a completely different experience. You don't have landmarks, you don't have pages numbers, which kills me, and so I was reading fewer books and enjoying them less. Right now I buy on Kindle just the books that I'm not sure about, that I'm not sure that I will like or that I will be interested in them, or for example chick lit or very fluffy, easy reads. That brings us to fact number 5, that is that for me reading is a very physical experience. Many times while I'm reading, I close the book, I look at the cover, I smell the pages, I flick through the pages, I always have a pencil at hand to underline something, and I destroy the spines because I want the book to be flat, totally flat. So my books are really well used. Number 6, I love to read in the bathroom, on the loo, I have no problem with that, and especially when I'm having a bath. Fact number 7, I adore bookshops that have that little sitting area where you can relax and just have a look at the books you have picked to decide what you are going to buy. Fact number 8 is that I always have my notebook around to write down my thoughts while I am reading or when I finish the book, a little review. And this is very useful for me because I'm doing my videos in a foreign language, and so in my notebook I always have some bullet points of what I have to say about a book. Fact number 9 is that I much prefer paperbacks over hardbacks, and when I buy an hardback copy of a book, probably because I can't wait for the paperback to be published, I will surely regret it and I will end buying also the paperback. I know. Fact number 10, I started reading books in English when I was in high school, probably I was 14 years old, and my first book was a collection of Edgar Allan Poe stories. Number 11, I think that one has to read a book in the language in which it has been written to fully understand it and appreciate it, and this is why I read the majority of my books in English. I would love to read them also in French, but my French is not as good. Fact number 12, the other reason for my reading in English are that the books are cheaper, that if I like a contemporary author I probably can't wait for the translation to be published, and that the covers of US and UK editions are more beautiful than the Italian ones, which are probably the worst covers in the entire world. Fact number 13, when I started high school, the first day of school, our Italian literature professor asked us how many books we had read during the summer, and everybody was like 2, 3, and I was the only one with the hand raised, 14! And after that everybody hated me, obviously. Fact number 14 is that I can't stand people that praise a TV series or a movie based on a book and that don't have the curiosity to read the book and see the differences and see if the series or the movie is really good. And I will probably spend hours talking to them and trying to convince them to read the book, and in the end they will probably not read the book and they will probably hate me. Fact number 15, I will always wanted to join a book club, but in Italy is not such a common thing, and I have just one friend that share this desire with me. So in the end I opened a booktube channel just to join the coolest book club in the world. Fact number 16, when Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix came out, a friend of mine went at 1 o'clock in the morning to buy our copies at the only bookshop in Rome that was selling the copies simultaneously to the UK. And I was waiting for him at my house with some refreshments, but he couldn't resist and he started reading the book in the car. And so not only he arrived at my house at 4 o'clock in the morning, but he already knew how the book started. Fact number 17, I cry when I read a moving story and I laugh out loud when I read something really funny. So if you live with me, you will probably hear me laughing by myself many times. Fact number 18, I love Goodreads, especially the status update feature, and when I put the number of pages in and I see the percentage grow, I am so satisfied. Fact number 19, my husband hasn't read Harry Potter and he hates J.K. Rowling and everything that has to do with her, but I married him anyway because I'm a wonderful person. Fact number 20, I am a mood reader and I can decide in advance what I'm going to read. I have to just stare at my shelves until something calls me. It is not so good saying it aloud. Fact number 21, when I will have my dream house, the first thing I will do, it will be to build a floor-to-ceiling bookcase as wide as possible. Fact number 22, I much prefer buying books in the bookshop, but unfortunately here in Rome there is only one large international bookstore and their prices are quite high. So I ended up buying all my books online, and I am very sad because of that, because I think that buying and staying in a bookshop is a wonderful experience. Fact number 23, and now the crazy begins. I wash my hands before start a reading session. What can I say? Fact number 24. When I was a child, I was obsessed with this series of books in which you could create the story by answering to some questions at the end of each chapter. And I don't know, maybe someone from my generation remembers them, but I really spent hours reading and trying to create all the possible stories. And finally, fact number 25 is that I'm a newbie here on BookTube, but I was watching videos before, and I think that my reading has already benefited from being here on BookTube because I read with more attention and I started reading different things from different genres, and it is so far a wonderful experience. These were 25 bookish facts about me, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos, and until next time, ciao!